What is going on, guys, and welcome to Road to Glory. We are gonna try this all over again. I did this a couple months ago on my PS4. I ended up selling my PlayStation 4, so obviously we could not complete that. It was in like the middle of it, and I just decided to sell my PlayStation 4. I hated it, so we're back on Xbox here, and we are gonna do this legit. We're gonna try to build the best Ultimate Team that we possibly can. By the way, Ultimate Team is supposed to be played. You're not supposed to spend money on it or get help from EA. You're supposed to play games, grind your coins, try to make the best possible team you can. That's how I used to play Ultimate Team, and I really miss that. I really do. So I'm gonna have a look at our team here. Obviously, we're starting in Division number 10, so the games are gonna be mad easy starting off. We have two NHLers, the legend Mark Savard, and then we also got Grimaldi there. And then going over to our defense, we've got a guy named Clapham, which I thought was a pretty hilarious name, and the defense really isn't anything special, and Louis Demond and the Cage. So it's not looking that bad. It's not looking that great either. We're gonna hop into our first game here. This guy's got Eberle as his captain, so he looks like he's been playing quite a bit, and the first shot he takes goes in with Jordan Eberle, squeaks right through the 5-hole. I hope that's not an indication of things to come. Playing with bronze players is definitely not easy. You can see here he has an easy tap in, but he puts it wide. It's okay though, because he's gonna find a guy out front and he's gonna label that one top corner. I believe that was one of the random bronze players that we have with an absolute rocket. We continue on with the pressure here, just more shots. This one's kind of a fluky one, beats the goalie just above the blocker, and now we have a 2-1 lead. Let's make that a 3-1 lead. This one was weird too. Everything I was shooting was just going in. I think he had Pavlik in net, and I've said this before, Pavlik is the worst goalie in the NHL, so no wonder he's let in 3 goals on 9 shots. We're going to come up here with number 51, looking like Brian Campbell in the Florida Panthers uniform, and that one, again, I don't even know how that one goes in. I was just shooting pucks. I wasn't even trying to snipe. I was just putting pucks on net, and this one is just god-awful. It goes off of the defenseman's skate. This guy breaks his stick. He's actually really good, actually. That grass camp guy is a beast. We're going to lay a huge hit, and then this goal is absolutely disgusting. I can't believe I scored this one with a bronze player.
Oh, does it? He scores again! Are you kidding me?
Some NHL players can't even pull that move off. Between the legs, kicks it right to his stick, and the rest is history. And we make it 7-1 here. We are not letting up on the gas pedal. This guy actually pulls his goalie, so number 8 is going to come through here, and he's going to ice it with the 8th goal of the night, and we are going to take this one 8-1. That is quite a first game. Again, it's only in Div 10, so I'm not going to feel too cocky here, but there's our first victory. Nice to get that one out of the way. This one was happy hour, so we got close to 2,500 coins for that one. Grasscamp with 2 goals. Again, he's really, really good. I don't know who this guy is, but he is a tank. 2 goals there, and he's a beast. So our offense is doing good. I don't think we need to work on our offense quite yet. A good defense is the key to any team that is going to win games, so we're going to get some good defensemen here. That's going to be Ben Hutton. He's actually really, really good. I use him on my Ultimate Team, and we're also going to pick up an Aaron Ekblad. This one will be perfect. It has the Vancouver change team, but unfortunately, I am about 700 coins short, so that's the grind that I love about Ultimate Team. We have to settle for the one with the Florida Panthers change team. So now we have a mixture of bronze players and gold players. I mix it up a little bit. I put some bronze guys with Ekblad. I put some bronze guys with Hutton. I just want to spread the wealth around a little bit. I'm sure we'll have to work on our offense sooner than later because I don't think the bronze players are going to be able to hold up. And I actually forgot to click my record button when I got into this game, but luckily he scored pretty early on so I could realize my mistake, and you can see there, just gets it up and over the goalie, and we are down 1-0 going into the second period. Unfortunately, this guy had a really good team for Div 10. He had both the Stalls, he had Oliver Ekman-Larsson and Jeff Carter, so you can see there Jordan Staal, he's stoked on that one, but that was an ugly one. Wasn't even tipped in, it just goes right through the 5-hole, and Jordan Staal gets an ugly one, but they all count. Go for a cross creaser here, but but those bronze players, man, sometimes they just don't connect. But Rocco, he's an NHL player. Grimaldi, he is going to connect, and he goes upstairs there, cutting the lead in half. He's going to give it right to number 20. That's the guy who scored that ridiculous goal last game. And he's just going to come right back. Every time we scored a goal, he would come down like 2 minutes later, and Jordan Stahl gets his second of the night. We were putting pucks all over this guy. He had like a bronze goalie, but he played really, really well. Coming in here, and we just nipped that one top corner. But again, we would score, then he would come down a couple minutes later, and he would score right after that. So this guy was definitely persistent. I gotta give him that. I may have not been playing the best D, and we're actually not going to be able to pull it through here. 5 seconds left. We actually lose in Div 10, which is pretty embarrassing. But you know what? You gotta take the good with the bad. We had a crazy game last time, and that one had a couple of weird bounces, and that's why we lost that game. So we can't be losing any more games in Div 10. That is just not acceptable. So we gotta get some snipers, some people to put the puck in the net. One of the best players in the whole game. Top 5, honestly. He's so good. Nail Yakupov. He's gonna man the first line wing, and then we're gonna pick up Markstrom. He's a big dude. He's like 6'6". He's kind of like a Ben Bishop type goaltender. So hopefully that's gonna work out. We got Nail Yakupov on the wing between Mark Savard and Rocco Grimaldi. He's been really, really good. So here we are in Long Island up against K3 Killing. Road to Glory versus K3 Killing. We got Yakupov. We need to string some victories together, and we got to score some goals. Rocco, I don't know who this guy is, but he is so good. He comes through, gets a lucky one just over a minute in the game. The first liner, I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right, but Rocco Grimaldi, he gets a nice one there. We almost can make it 2-0, but that one just squeaks past him, but just hits the post, unfortunately. Now Yakupov make a power move out front. He's got Brian Elliott, gonna give it right to Yakupov for his first goal. That one is not gonna come any easier. Attaboy Yak gets a big goal on the board there. Make a terrible defensive play, but Markstrom bails me out, sticking out the leg there, using all 6'6" of his frame. What a save. Oh baby, what a snipe. Not my Gatorade. We popped the water bottle right off the net. That was an absolute snipe by Nail Yakupov, making it 3-0. Markstrom picks up the shutout in his first game, so Markstrom's probably going to be our #1 starter here. 32 shots. We're all over that guy. Yakupov had 2 goals, and we were all over that guy, so definitely a nice victory. So I wanted to get a new first line centerman to play alongside Yakupov. I'm thinking about Sam Reinhart, but unfortunately there's no Reinharts up for like cheap. Usually he's about 850 to 900, but there is none up for under like 1500. So I'm gonna have to wait, and I'm gonna have to shop the market a little bit. And if we go ahead and if we get Sam Reinhart, I gotta get Jack Eichel for the wing. So eventually my team is gonna look like this. It's gonna be Savard and Grimaldi on the second line, and on the first line it is going to be Yakupov, it's gonna be Reinhart, and on the left wing it's gonna be Jack Eichel. So I hope that's what it's going to look like come next episode. I'm going to have to do some shopping on the market because, again, I'm going to have to find them for cheap. We only have a limited amount of coins, which is why I love this series, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. These are pretty easy to make, so I can get a whole lot out to you guys. I wanted to get this done for a long time. I tried it on my PS4. I ended up hating the PlayStation. I just didn't like the user interface. I didn't like the controller. It was so foreign to me. I'm an Xbox guy, so that's that. But here we are again, Road to Glory. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in episode number 2.